And this is the building where it all happens. The administration building and Kerbal Space Program. Without this tiny, unassuming building, none of the prior flights could have possibly made their success. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUY, and this is Kerbal Space Program.
Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright. Didn't think I'd be playing this again. But, you know what, why not? Let's build a space plane. I want to build like a serious plane that we can take to other planets, and we'll test that out through various means. I take that. I mean, I have really no idea how I'm gonna measure success with this thing. Like, realistically, there must be some way. What is the measure of success of a space plane? Like, really? We're gonna try for these guys. What are these? These are 13 kilonewtons at sea level. You know what? Maybe I could just make this all liquid fuel. Let's do that. Alright. Yeah, just liquid fuel. We'll need more than that. Why not? Just friggin... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Okay. Alright, we need some wings. We need to know what our center of mass and thrust... Well, not our thrust, but our center of mass. This thing is gonna be like... the bomb. La Bomba. Alright, now as for solar panels... you know what, actually we'll just do like a couple of these guys. Because why not? Because we can. Whoopsie. I didn't leave enough for utilities. Hold on, this is 300, this is 300, this is 180, 400, 400... Okay, so for utilities, I'm just going to break that and just put a nice little convertitron. There we go. I mean, realistically, it looks pretty cool. Put on a couple of these pair of shoes. Pair of shoes and a parachute. Alright, there we go, that'll work. And what else? What else? What else for me? What else are we missing here? We need something to drill with and something to store ore. Because we're hoping to make this thing multi-planetary, so we can land on one planet, get some ore, take it to another planet, and get some more. Oh god, that wasn't a good joke at all, was it? Okay. Take some medium cooling. I mean, I'm suspicious this medium cooling is not going to be good for us in terms of aerodynamics, but you never know. All we need now is a drill. These things look heavy. But I mean, for what they're going to be worth, might as well. As for science... I'm thinking, yeah, surface scanning module, definitely. That'll tell us where we're landing. Whether there's any ores available. Narrowband scanner. I don't know what it does, but it looks pretty big. Let's just put it there. Why not? Because why not? Let's put some more science stuff on here. Why not? An accelerometer, in case we want to measure accelerometation. Put a barometer, in case you want to measure bars. Thermometer, in case we want to measure therms. Measure. And some high-grade communications devices. Because why not? All the grates interrupt their airflow over the wing with some kind of commercial communications device. I'll bet we can do the same. Alright, here we go, This is some of the good stuff right here. The Strake. Okay, that's in the wrong spot. We can put that there, though. That'll look nice. These can hold liquid fuel, too, eh? It's pretty good. I hope I remember to update the description. Alright, that's going to be it, I think, for the lift. Let's get some control surfaces on there. Okay, this guy's big. I can get this, though. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we're going to go way in here, I think. Hold on, where does it delimit? There's where it delimits. So right around here. Oop. There we go. Right, because then you can cascade these down, right? In terms of size. Check that out. That's pretty damn good. Get some canardage action. Canardin. There we go. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and hope that that moves both up and down. Oh, landing gear. How are we going to land? We're just going to smash it into the ground and hope it goes away without too much trouble. We need a small landing gear for the front. Looking good. Medium landing gear for the sides. Let's put them way back there. That'll give us a good, stable base. And I guess we're just going to hope that these atomic engines are enough. Let's just dump the oxidizer, though. Dump the oxidizer. I'm going to also hope that that center of gravity stays relatively close to where it is. Anything else I need? Anything at all? Speak now. Or forever hold your peace. This apparently uses regular fuel. Pretty cool. Landing lights would be a good decision. Most aircraft have a landing light. Oh, no. No. Stop it. No. Q. There we go. Alright, those look pretty good. I bet I could land with that. Let's put some on the wings too, eh? We need standard aviation lighting in this one. There we go. Alright. That's what I call... Oh, we don't have any control in the yaw. Yeah, brah. Let's, I mean, obviously this would be too big for this design. But... I have hopes... Tail fin? These have controls on them, right? You can control with these. Let's give that a shot. Das Spacenplane. Right. Let's give it a shot. Will it lift off? Or will it just die? We shall see. 15 kilonewtons plus 15, that's going to be 30 kilonewtons of thrust on the mains. That should be pretty good. Let's see if we can get her off the ground. Oh man, that is so weak. It's weak, but I mean it might work. What's the light hotkey? Let's turn the lights on. Check that out. Oh my gosh, that actually looks beautiful. That's really good. Let's turn those lights off. Alright, so 26 meters per second and we're still not off the ground, but I mean, it could still make it. Let's just have hope with this, man. I think 100 meters per second is the speed at which it's supposed to be able to lift off of the ground. I mean, this thing is currently on course to land in the water. But we'll give Jeb here the benefit of the doubt. Alright, we've reached the end of the runway. Let's lift. Lift! Lift, man! Oh god. You're not making it! You're not making it, man! Oh, that was almost off the ground. Almost, but not quite. Uh-oh. Come on, dude, you can do it. You can do it, just push it down a hill. Push it down a hill. Wow. Oh, wow, that's, well, now he's drowning. That was pretty dramatic. Let's go back to the hangar. So clearly, those engines ain't no good for the initial takeoff procedure. What could we put? We don't want to add another engine though. Like, I guess if you're in atmosphere though, how heavy is this? This is like 4 tons. This thing's like 1.8. We just need like a very weak engine that works well in atmosphere. It's more or less what we need. I've got my ideas. I've got a plan. Let's try just attaching with this cubic hexagonal strut right around there. We'll attach a pre-cooler. Where's that pre-cooler at? Yo, where you at, pre-cooler? There you is. Okay. Wow, that thing is pretty damn big. Alright. Oh my god. That thing is huge. Okay. Talk about more than enough of a radius on that. I might need to extend the wheels a little further. Circular intake. Let's do one of those. That's not even close to being big enough. There we go. That's what I'm talking. Cha-ching, baby. Let's see. Whiplash. Or the Panther. What's the Panther do for thrust? 107 at Mach 1.8. This one does 386 at Mach 3. Well, obviously I'm choosing this one. Alright. Where's our CG? That looks a bit far. That's actually more or less perfect. So this will use only the liquid fuel. Like, there is no attachment to this for oxidizer. There's nothing on here that requires it. So this is a strictly liquid fuel. Oh my god, 1780. Oh yeah. You're making me drool, man. So theoretically, this should work. But also theoretically, this might not. It's got a lot of parts. Let us see. Oh man, that sounds terrifying. Alright, already our velocity is much better. Let's deploy these. Start drilling. Oh god! I didn't think that would actually explode. Okay. There go our engines. And there goes our guy. Let's, no. Just quickly, just don't. Let's go back to lunchtime. The second he lifts up, that's why I thought those didn't look right. Those need to be further forward. So as you can see, since this rotates about the wheels, these are just way too close to the ground. They gotta move way forward. That way they're not getting destroyed by the wheel pivot. But I'm interested to see how she handles, so let's just go straight to the end of the runway. We'll see how she does. Alright, baby, do this. Do this. Just do it. Just do it, baby. We're gonna get off the ground this time, I tell you what. We done it. Oh yeah, look at that. Bring in those landing gear. Going straight up, baby. Alright, so we just gotta watch for when these deplete, because once these deplete, we're gonna be in trouble. As we can see, our surface velocity is going down, so let's kick in these extra guys. So these two are gonna trade off. So these ramjet engines are gonna start to lose thrust at around the same time that these guys really start picking up. So, with any luck, we've just designed a fully liquid fuel space plane. See how she does. We're still less than Mach 1, which is slower than I want to be. But it's very possible that we can still get something good. That thrust is increasing slightly. As long as it maintains this balance. Who am I kidding? I highly doubt it's going to maintain this balance, but as long as we can just keep it going. Look at these guys. These guys are almost at nominal thrust. So that's already doing pretty good. As for these guys, they're actually going up despite the increased altitude, which is strange enough. How's our air intake? Yeah, our air intake is what's dying. So these are going to just cut out suddenly and unexpectedly once our air intake gets low enough. 300 meters per second, not an ideal climb rate. We're climbing at 100 meters per second. That's our vertical speed. Our surface speed is only... Our surface speed is actually almost stagnant. Well, oh geez, we just completely lost control. What on earth happened? What's going on? What's going on, my man? Okay, so apparently 12,000 is the altitude limit on this guy. I guess I should probably just install some controls. Let's just... There's a few modifications we need to make. We'll make those modifications, get revision 2, and try taking it off again. Number 1, these engines are way far back. As we saw in the first test flight, they actually struck the runway. So, these forward ahead of that pivot point. So now they should not touch the runway because these wheels are acting as the pivot point. That'll prevent it from, well, this is kind of an awkward place for the fuel to connect to. Let's connect the fuel into the exit stream of the engine. That seems like a great place. Alright, there's that. Next, we need something that'll more appropriately control this. Oh, it might also be good to put on a battery. I just thought. Couple batteries. Batteries. They're your best friend for you and me. What do we got? How's our lift? Alright, so there's our lift. Center of lift is good. Center of thrust is going to be producing a backwards moment, but our center of lift is going to be producing a forwards moment, so that may just cancel out. Alright, looks good. We'll see if this guy can break the 12,000 height barrier that we established previously. Alright. Well, once it loads, obviously. And away we go. Oh man, those are digging into the ground. Ouch. This may not end well. In fact, I know for a fact that these are going to explode. But hey, I'm optimistic. I don't see any sparks. Oh man, we lost both of them. Look at them, they're just sliding around. Quick! Auxiliary engines, we can still do this! No, we can't. Alright, let's raise that up just a wee bit there. We're going to have to do that anyway, because if we want to land on a planet, the ground's going to be all over the place. It's not going to be a flat runway like this. So, just let's redesign that landing gear situation there. We'll use mediums for the front. Seems like a good decision there. There's a medium for the front. Alright, that's great. I'll use the large ones for the back. That's where we put in the heavies. Look at them. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's attached to a flap. But, there she goes. Okay, that looks horrifying. Horrifying, yet it just might work. Alright. Here on Kerbal Space Program, we're, that's going to be pitching down, isn't it? The nose is going to be pointing into the ground. I didn't check that. Yeah, it's, well, it's more or less even. Okay. As long as those engines aren't digging, we should be good. Let's give it a test. Alright, looking good. Control scheme appears to be stable. Pitch is holding a little bit down, but that's fine. Alright. Approaching 100, we're above 100, we're ready, and 120 rotate. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Did I remember to bring the landing gear in last time? I think I forgot. Alright, light on the controls. Very, very light. We don't wanna break this thing here. Let's just go straight as up as we can. I would love to get a 45. I don't feel like we're gonna reach 45 though. I mean, we can inch towards it. We're at 30. Let's get those other ones in there. Come on. I want to see this thing break atmosphere. Look at this guy. He's just a boss. Just sitting there. It's like it doesn't even matter. Look at that. That thing's like a falcon. Ah, it's beautiful. Look at that. Looks like something cool. How descriptive. Alright. 183, we're at 4,000. That 12,000 limit is what we're trying to beat this time. This is actually a really nice angle of climb right here. It's doing pretty well. All right, our specific impulse, or our delta V, appears to have dropped significantly from what it was before. Looking at our controls, we're still in a good spot in that regard. 206 meters per second over ground and 100 climb. Actually, that's one of those special angles, 30 degrees. That's a 1-2 root 3 triangle, isn't it? All right, braking 250 meters per second. We should be getting close to Mach 1 in about another 100 meters per second. Let's just hope our engines hold up. How are these doing? Thrust is good. How's our air intake? Air intake is very low. But it's doing. How are these doing? These are at almost nominal thrust. Almost nominal. That's good. Alright, here we go. This is where we just hit the 12,000. What happens at 12,000 that just destroys it like that? I would really like to know that. That just seems arbitrary. It just seems arbitrary that at 12,000 everything just changes. Does anyone else get that? Like, or is it just me? Because 12,000 is a completely arbitrary altitude. There's nothing special going on there. Like, watch. Does the physics change suddenly here? It feels like it might. Oh damn, this is not good. Not good in the neighborhood. Okay, let's like, what is happening at 12,500? It just loses. It just completely drops. Oh, does aerodynamic control start to fail at 12.5? That would explain it entirely, because these produce a pitch up moment. Ah, wakata. Okay, let's we can probably do that again then. Let's just see if we can land this. Actually, we might be able to do a second go. Just like this, why not, eh? Let's just, yeah, let's just punch it into the atmosphere again, see what happens. Why not? So watch out for 12,000. That's the lesson we learned there, is watch out for 12,000. Hey, look, a building. Watch out for 12,000. Once you hit 12,000, that aerodynamic control just cuts right out. And that's when we need to cut the two air-breathing engines. I guess that's pretty close to here, isn't it? Have to watch out for that. So somewhere around 12,000, we're cutting these two. Oops. And you. Gotta make sure to cut those out. Probably right about here is close to it. Alright, here it goes. Cut them. Oh, I didn't do that very well. Oh well, we're still going up. Okay, we're losing velocity very, very quickly. So we don't have the thrust. But to an extent, that almost worked. Oh wow, look at this. This is not gonna work. That almost did, though. I mean, that could have worked. Come on, keep it above grade. Ah. At least we know what the problem is. That's half the battle right there. Darn. I mean, we can maintain roughly 13K. I'd much rather maintain above 13K, if you know what I mean. Come on, just inch it up very slowly. Doesn't matter, doesn't have to be quick. No, we're trading our surface velocity now. If we could maintain this surface velocity, but maintain our above grade, like, look at this. This is so close. If we could just, like, hobble this into orbit somehow. How much fuel do we have? We have almost no fuel left. We burned up most of it. No, I think I'm going to need an oxidizer tank, and I think I'm going to have to punch this into orbit some other way. We got close. We got so close. We flew so far, we flew so high. Only 14,000 in the sky. Alright. Alright, that's not even halfway up the atmosphere, though, is it? The atmosphere is 70,000, so we're just scratching the surface right here. And look at that, we're not even climbing anymore, practically. What if I I'm not gonna like doing this. Get him going. See, our pitch is just going to go insane. Because there's no way... We're not getting aerodynamic control here from my understanding, or are we? This actually appears to be holding steady now. Look at it! So why is it working now? It wasn't working before. We're at 15. Oh. That's where she goes. We hopped it up to 16, though. That's not bad. We hopped it up to 16. We're still climbing a little bit. Alright, now the pitch is trying to hold us down. Maybe I should just instigate a thrust limiter on these guys, eh? Come on, come on, come on, baby. Up. Come on. Ah, we're at 17. We're so close. But our liquid fuel is not going to hold out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and admit that we probably need to use those fancy engines, eh? The fancy pants McEngine, as they call it. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, we're so close, but so far. Oh, wow, that was perfect. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I just want to see 20K. 20K is asking way too much, isn't it? I think it is. Look at these things. They're barely producing 60. No, they're not going to like that. We're overextended. We're overextended. Just keep us going. Oh, wow. Our surface velocity is increasing. No, no, it's decreasing. It's almost steady, though. Oh, now it's going to increase because we're going down. Come on, you can keep us... keep us up. Just keep us up a little bit further. Oh, come on. Just a little bit. Will we see 19 maybe? I don't know. That pitch is about to go. It's about to flip. Okay, we hit 18. That's something. Okay, yeah, she's not gonna like this though. Wow, it's staying inside. Somehow. We're right out of fuel here. Okay. Alright, let's just track our prograde vector then. I'm going to plummet this into the ground. See how fast we can get on the return voyage. Who knows, maybe we'll hit Mach 3, the elusive Mach 3. Alright, tracking that vector. Now we'll hit it. Come on, baby. Oh boy. We're eating that fuel. We're eating the rest of that fuel. It ain't gonna hold up. I'll give it a few seconds. I really am interested to see how this lands, actually. Alright, we're out of fuel. Let's drop the landing gears, as it were. Have to slow ourselves down just a little bit here because we're way over speed. And now we're in a short period motion. Appears to be mostly stable, but it's got a very weak damping to it. That's fine. Okay. Okay, let's bring the nose up if you don't mind. I don't really want to hit the ground at a 90-degree angle. Alright, 113. Just keep it We must have some kind of best approach angle to use. I don't know. I haven't studied this particular aircraft. I've only flown Cessnas. But okay, this is minus 20 degrees. Okay, come on, quit. Ah, it's such a jerky motion, this thing. It just wants to porpoise. Look at that. It goes up. It's trying to hit the short period on me here. The short period motion is very annoying if it is mostly it's stable, but it's not well behaved. Come on, you. There. Ah, that's better. That is so much better. Okay, let's try and nose it down a little bit. We want to keep that surface velocity up. This is a good approach angle, actually. We have 1,000 meters above sea level. Ground level is at an unknown altitude. I will not speculate on that. This is going to be our landing test. See if this spacecraft is capable of landing on, I guess, any planet, but in this case, a planet that has an atmosphere. Which reminds me, how are we going to control this on a planet without an atmosphere? Hey, check it! Those will help slow us down a little bit, eh? Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. In the final phase of flight. Bring that nose up just a little more. Oh, beautiful. That was a beautiful landing. That was just perfect. That was absolutely perfect. That landing, I tell you. Alright, let's refuel. We can actually refuel this thing and try it again if we wanted to. Like, start the liquid fuel. Start harvesting. Whoa! Whoa! Holy crap! Dude, that is so cool! Jim, I think there's something wrong with your engines there, boy. Look at that, that's so cool. Oh man, why does that tickle me so? I don't know. Alright, we'll throttle that back a little bit there. So these guys are going to be digging for however long it takes. This thing's going to be working at whatever efficiency it works at, and we'll watch our fuel increase. Marginally, if anything. Oh, wait a minute. We got to put these guys out. That might help, especially in terms of our electric charge, which is very low. Ah, we lost it. Oh, it doesn't continue. Looks pretty funny, though. Alright, let's revert. So we failed to break atmosphere. These engines are out. Out-ski, out-ski. Let's get the specialty engines in there. These are mostly... I have my doubts. Get these off of here, though. I have my doubts about these particular engines. They're, they're engines that I very much do not like. What is this thing? This is supersonic intake. It doesn't say how fast. Okay, let's just put an air scoop on then. What the hell is that? That's not. There. This is what I'm thinking. There we go. One of those on the top and one of them on the bottom. So we have some oxidizer. We have some liquid fuel. The question is, how efficient are these engines? Clearly not efficient enough that they're going to be using that much liquid fuel. We'll see. So we've already witnessed this aircraft landing. It is a good lander. I would very much like to try and keep the shape of this thing. Something about that just lands extremely well. We'll need to restage this. Nonetheless. Oops. These are set for auto switching. Currently air breathing. Alright, this is looking good. Look at this. There's plenty of speed. It's taking a sweet time down the runway, but it's 80, rotate at 100, 100 rotate. Okay, then 120 rotate. We'll rotate at 120. And 120 rotate. 120 rotate, come on! You gotta do this! Wow. Alright. Predictions. Let's go a little bit lighter on this. This does not appear to be performing very well. These engines. Ouch. These engines are ouchy on performance, 100%. Better off specifying a design with more rocket fuel. Alright, we're gonna switch these. Gonna switch these real soon here. Engine switched. Ah, come on, you gotta give me something here. We're gonna be out of oxidizer in like 30 seconds. But as we wait for that, we should note that this is absolutely abysmal performance. I was expecting much better off of this design. Much better I was expecting. We got everything on here, it's just a matter of getting those engines, getting that thrust. I tell you, that thrust is just not nice. Leave it at this. I guess the only thing left to do is track that velocity vector. See how fast we can make her go. Oh yeah, and turn the lights on. Why did I toggle the gear? No! No! Gear, you stay in there. We only wanted the lights. Look at that, this thing's got lights on it. Alright, we're in the compressible flow regime. This thing's being a bit heavy. CurbNet is offline. Thank you. Alright, this is not even fast when it's hurtling towards the ground. That's a little disappointing, I must say. Let's pull it up right at the last second here. We're getting close, getting close. Come on, you can do it. We'll save your life yet. Alright, time for a water landing. They don't much teach you water landings. We'll do it, though. We'll do it. Alright, here we go. Getting closer, getting closer. Bring it up. Bring that nose up. Bring that nose up. Come on, you. You know better. How to survive a water landing with the 404 guy. That wasn't it. No sir, no sir, no sir, no sir. Those engines are just terrible. They do not work. Alright, let's redesign the whole dang thing then, eh? So these are liquid fuel. I don't want liquid fuel anymore. We're gonna do pure rocket fuel. We're gonna hammer this thing. Liquid fuel, rocket fuel. That's what I'm talking about. Rockets, rockets, rock'em, sock'em, rocket bots. Where's the splitter? We want the splitter, the rock'em sock'em splitter. We want the rock'em sock'em terrier. Oh yeah. No. We can get a better rock'em sock'em. Look at this rock'em sock'em engine right here. Yes, the rock'em sock'em vector. It's gonna be insane thrust. It's gonna be insane fuel inefficiency as well. But couldn't I do something like, I suppose this would be a bit of a cop-out, but why not? It'd work. Give me a liquid fuel. A liquid fuel, you say? Why is it like that? Not like that, not like that. Not like that, but like that. Oh, what is this guy doing, you might ask? He must be insane. You'd be right. He must be. But they say insanity is the hallmark of a genius. Take a look at Howard Hughes. There we go. Alright. Those are rigidly attached. That ain't going nowhere. Let's give it some landing gears, shall we? A medium. For that fresh medium smile. How's our aerodynamic center? Ooh, that's pretty far forward. We have no controls at the back, so let's get some aero controls at the back here. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. There we go. I mean, it's not pretty. But does the space plane have to be pretty? Who says? Who made that judgment call? I did not. I did not say it was going to be pretty. I said it was going to be a space plane. And for that to be true, we simply need to see it enter the atmosphere. Exit to the atmosphere. 70,000 meters and it's a space plane. Not 70,000 meters and it's not a space plane. That's the delimiting factor. Let's add another set. There we go. These are the vectors. These vector engines are going to be insanely overpowered. So I shouldn't bring it all the way up at the start. See, we're going pretty good. Going pretty good. All right. Rotated 100. 100 rotate. Okay, we didn't rotate it all at 100. There we go. Go straight up, baby. You can do it. I know you can. I've seen you. Bring in those gears. Let's go, let's go. All right. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's a space plane. Okay. Not what I was expecting. You ran right out of fuel. Look at that. How did you run out of How? What? Wait. Was it drawing fuel from these?
I do protest. That is simply impossible. Okay, well. Itai, naniga? That's a problem. Methinks the M1 cockpit is only for in-atmosphere flights, so let's duke it. Let's just freaking drop a duke on this one. Nose cone. That's liquid fuel. We don't want liquid fuel. Rocket fuel. There we go. Alright, this stuff is going to be potent to the nth degree. Let's, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the big one to the big one. There we go. Big one to the big one. Thank you. And let's give it a Rhino engine, wherever those are. Where's the Rhino? Where's the Rhino? That's a Terrier. Not there's a Rhino. That looks beautiful. See, this Rhino engine is super efficient. Super. Just absolutely superb. Let's, I'm going to put a couple of S-wings on here, because I can. Oh, wow. This thing just looks terrible. Okay, we're looking at S-wings. We're gonna stack them up on top of each other. Hold on, take this S-wing off of here. We want these ones, these stakey things. Alright. One of those onto there. Double it up. Double it up on top of there. I tell you what. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We'll make this make sense eventually. For now, we just want it to be in one piece, don't we? This is not gonna work. Something's going on in my head, and whatever it is not a good thing. Look at this thing. This looks terrible. That is not going to work. Look at this. These things are practically... Well, you know what? That actually looks kind of cool. But I still disagree with it. Ouch! Oof. Rip headphone users. Sorry about that, man. Ooh. Yowzer. That hurt me a lot more than it hurt you. Okay, how's our control authority? This isn't going to control well, is it? I want to put a couple of these near the front. What, large landing gear. Let's make it beautiful. This large landing gear at the front. I guess I can just... There. I'll do the important stuff once we have a working design. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Those look pretty. Alright. It looks like it's on its tippy toes. Okay. Theoretically, this should work. Oh boy. It's going to take a while. Let's just bring these all up to 100. I'm going to attach those atomic engines. See what we doth do gets, if anything. Because if I did attach, I could attach these just right up here, right? That'd work. Or I could just attach them like this. Why not? You know what I mean? Hey, oh, come on, just attach to that thingy. Come on, why you not do this for me? Oh, you're so mean. I really wish I could just... I want it to attach to this part.
this side. No. Oh, so close, but so far. Okay, fine. Oh, but how am I going to get the engine attached? Oops. Bring these up here. Post haste. Post taste. Okay, here we go. There's our engines. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We now have atomic engines strapped to the side of the vehicle. And the vehicle is too heavy to launch by 2 tons. That is nothing. How much it's got to be? Oh crap, are these weightless? Those are weightless, indeed. Let's just empty this. Ah, wait. Let's empty the next one. How now, good sir? Very close. How now? Indeed. Alright, it was very close to its limiting weight. This is like really bumping up against the upper limits. Nonetheless. Oh wow, it bounces. Okay, look at those wings! That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen! Those wings are like, they actually flap. Oh my god. Come on, you can get right yourself. Right yourself. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's try that again. This time without twisting around, I hope. We got flappy wings. Uh-oh. Oh, it's working. Gonna be TZ space. Do it, guys. You can do this. Come on. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right. Come on. Lift up off the ground. Let's do this. Come on, you guys. Look at those wings. Look at them bending. Oh god, they hit the ground. Oh boy. Ah, what did they just do? Oh no, oh god. They flew away. Like, what the hell? Alright, these wings are a terrible idea. Let's get rid of that little fan. Alright, lesson learned. Let's, Here we go. And we'll fill that up with liquid fuel. That actually, I should share that with the engines that make use of it. Why not? How heavy are we? 135. We're actually lighter than before. Hopefully these wings don't, fly away on us. All I want to do is break atmosphere with a space plane. Which I guess, really what I'm doing is I'm just building a rocket. And then launching it horizontally. A horizontal takeoff and landing rocket. Okay. Let's go, you guys. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you... You dared. You dared. Oh, man. Well, it still kind of has some thrust to it. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Try it again, my friend. Into the sky. You guys are gonna stay stable. No, you're not. You are not gonna. Okay, you're not gonna even try. They somehow died from that. Back to the hangar. Okay, we're gonna put the big landing gears. Use those wings to our advantage. This is obviously too narrow of a wheelbase. Extra large and in charge. That's what they say. That is going to be nosing down severely. Let's hope that that deficiency does not prove too difficult. Alright, 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 alright. Oh yeah. That's what I say. Oh yeah. Here we go today. Let's get on the way. Heading to space. Hope to get off the ground. Alright, hitting 100. We'll rotate at 120 as is usual procedure. 120 rotate. Alright, we are off the ground. Insert landing gear here. Landing gear is going in. We are at 200 meters per second, Captain. We will be increasing our pitch and heading to space today. Up we go. We are at 45 degrees ascent angle. 45 degrees and holding. Hold there, boys. We are at 45 degrees and holding. Trajectory is positive. We are climbing at 100 and close to 200 meters per second, sir. Surface speed is only 320. We'll hold there. Alright. So Captain Jeb has got us. Whether or not we will actually get into orbit is another question. But this is certainly promising. This is much more promising than the last few attempts. We don't have any resource converters on board. However, we do have a design that appears to be taking us where we want to go. So that's really the important part. It's taking us where we want to be. We just want to break atmosphere. We'll see if we can get an orbit if we can. Pardon my voice. Oh, these are probably almost out, aren't they? Ouch. Ouch. Well, that breaks us out of atmosphere anyway. Think we can get orbit with this thing? Point at that thing. This has reaction wheels in it, right? Yes, it does. This has reaction wheels. This is looking good. This is looking very good. This is looking very, very good indeed. Once we are out of atmosphere, we will once again be doing our forward prograde burn to try and get a stable orbit. There we go. Nice, nice. Bring our nose down. Let's burn it at 90. That should push us out. Right there, baby. Alright, looking for that. Let's push it down a little bit more there. Okay, a little more, a little more. Okay, a little more. Come on. What does a little more mean to you? Alright, are we going to get... Okay, we just lost the big engines. But we could still get orbit with this, surprisingly. This is acceptable if we can get orbit with this. Oh wow, that's low. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, we've definitely pushed that apogee out far enough. This is going to get orbit. Well, look at that. Oh, well. It would appear as though the 404 guy has designed a working space orbiter. Let's keep that up at we'll keep that at 19 because I kind of want to see what happens when this thing hits the atmosphere again. But yeah, we've got, how they say, les orbites. Or, as they call it in France, the orbit. All right, here we go. Here we go. 150, 140. Let's put ourselves back on that prograde vector there, if you don't mind. That's 1900 meters per second. How many Machs is that? So we're actually at what could be referred to as Mach 5. We might be close to Mach 10 by the time we get to the lower atmosphere. Of course, Mach number doesn't have any physical meaning at this altitude. But if we hit the atmosphere and we maintain that speed, then this is going to be one very happy 404 guy. Because it will mean that I've completed my lifelong mission of an aircraft capable of breaking Mach 5 in atmosphere. Right? All it had to do was exit the atmosphere in order to do so, but it looks promising. Let's watch. Alright, she's keeping steady for 100,000 meters and closing. Will it survive? I don't think so, but we'll have a fun time watching, won't we? This is an actual working space plane that I've made in Kerbal Space Program. I didn't think I could do it, actually. I had my doubts. I was starting to definitely have my doubts back there. But look at what we got. Alright, in atmosphere. In atmosphere. We're going to hit 50,000 and we're going to cut those engines in. Alright, 50,000. Alright, scratch it. We won't cut the engines in. We'll just watch the pretty lights. Alright, still increasing velocity, baby. Alright, cockpit is heating up. Not a big deal. Cockpit is mucho hot, but that's fine. Look at this thing. This is beautiful. Okay, cockpit is mucho hot. That's still fine. Heading into the lower atmosphere now. Still very, very, you know, only halfway in. Altitude-wise. Pressure-wise, not even close to half the way through. Oh, that is beautiful. That is just beautiful. Except for the fact that our cockpit's about to explode. But beyond that fact, oh, that is just precisely what we want to be seeing here. That re-entry nose is on point. Nose cone overheating almost. That actually, I don't know what part that is referring to. That could just be the landing gear. That was the nose cone, indeed. Bye-bye, nose cone. We hardly knew ya. We're still beyond Mach 5. Can we maintain that into lower atmosphere? Probably not. Looking at these, what are these? What is this? Oh my god, if these blow up, oh, we're screwed. We are so screwed if those blow up. So let's, we could use fuel as a coolant in that regard. But I don't think we're going to. 24,000. And altitude is steadily decreasing. Kerbin's returning from an orbital flight. Ah, we're approaching the mountains. That is a beautiful sight, isn't it? We're going to try and land this little space plane here. See what we can do. Of course, it's going to have to be on the other side of them mountains. Crew report saying we're in the upper atmosphere still. This is the delimiter to lower atmosphere. Getting into the main atmosphere here. We're still at above Mach 5, I believe. Oh, those are those side tanks are getting pretty toasty. All we need to do is make it over them there mountains, and we should have a good place to land. How close is Kerbal Space Center? Very far away. Kerbal Space Center's on the other side of the world, practically. These guys just flew around the world in 30 minutes. Or at least they flew to the other side of the world. Oh, we're not going to get over those mountains. Oh boy. Tie hen. this tight and this. Oh god. They died. Oh, this isn't gonna be landable. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. These guys are screwed. Let's drop the landing gear. Yes, the landing gear. Let's, I don't know, transfer it into this. Will that help? That won't help. No, no, no. Transfer it into this one. Into this one. That's what we gotta do. We gotta bring it front heavy. Come on. Oh, they're not gonna live this. Oh, 300 meters per second. They're gonna die on impact. What'd I say? That was actually, I could have landed that if I didn't destroy it. Okay. This actually worked. Dare I say. I mean, if not for the complete lack of any, complete lack of fuel, it did make it into atmosphere. It did make it out of the atmosphere. It did make it to an orbital flight. And if I hadn't screwed up at the end there, it would have landed. So I'm willing to say that's a success right there. Got our stamp of approval on it. Indeed. This is now a successful spaceplane. Oops. We could probably launch it vertically and it'd work just as well, wouldn't it? Anyway. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to design a working spaceplane, and it would appear as though I have succeeded in doing so. So I'm the 404 guy 7HE of 404GUY. That's going to be all for this stream. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, follow, etc. It doesn't matter to me because I don't get paid for this, but have yourself a great day anyway. Certainly feel free to share it on social media if you think it's social media worthy. It helps me out a lot. Other than that, have yourselves a great day, and I'll catch y'all next time. Ciao. I mean, yeah, that's definitely a success in my book. I would never have expected to get to that length. The spaceplane concept is very difficult, I will admit. We did get something. I guess the bigger the fuselage too, it has a lot more inertia to it, so it doesn't want to break apart, or it doesn't want to change attitude quite so easily on its own. It's a little bit less wandering. Yes, I'd say that is quite a successful stream right there. That worked out well in my favor, indeed.